Hey everyone, you got Mike Hagon here from the Hagon Jones Homestead. Going to do a little introductory tour of the property. We picked this place up in October 2019 and it's now January 2020. Quite warm outside, so I thought I'd take you outside and show you the buildings, show you the structures, give you a little idea of what the plans are for the property. All right. We're here at the raised garden beds. As you can see, the previous owner kind of lost interest in them, but we did take some time this fall to plant some garlic cloves in here. Got some asparagus bunching up at the end there. That'll have to get trimmed down, but it'll regrow next year, and we're looking forward to that. And over here you can see where we cleared it up, and underneath all this snow is our garlic. This here is the chicken coop and run. There is a video on here of me cleaning out the chicken coop, but the run is quite nice, quite large. I've got to do some fence repair, and I'm probably going to bring that chicken fencing right up to the top. We do have a ton of coyotes in the area, although they'll be inside at night. Who knows how brave they'll get, but that's the chicken run. This owner's raised garden beds. As again, like everything else on the property, it's quite overgrown. But what's nice, we are in a not wet area, but we are in a wetter area, and you can see he's got it bumped up here. It's probably about a foot higher than the rest of the ground. With the electric fencing around it, I'll have to patch that up, obviously, but it's going to make one heck of a garden bed this spring, and there will be videos for all of this to follow. Here, the owner used to use for drying his wood. It was a lumber mill, this property. The plan for this is my partner in crime is big into horses, and we're going to bump out this right side of the building here and put out about a 15-foot addition on the front and make 2 horse stalls out of it. One for breeding and one for just, you know, a 10 by 11 project horse. So this is the side view of what the previous owner used to use as a kiln to dry his lumber. As you can see, we got hydro hooked up. There's the electric fence charger, and as we head in here, he had told us when we bought it that a cat had got in here and kind of tore apart all this poly, so we put a tarp over it for a quick fix for the winter. This room will be used for storage. I'm going to turn the camera here. You can hardly see it, but it's a fairly nice size, large room. There's Ryder, the puppy dog. He's a new addition to our family farm. He was rescued from a drug house in Brampton. And then get some lights on. This space here, a buddy of mine and I came in here this week, got all the old insulation out, bright light there. But it's a nice open space, about 22 wide, I think it's 20 deep. And as I said, off the front here, we will open up those doors, take them right off, bump it out 15 feet, and make a nice big open barn area here with a little bit of storage at the back. And it's quite a nice building, well built, no moisture, very happy with it. Area here behind the kiln will end up being our paddocks and riding ring outdoor. The old owner left us some presents in there, so it'll take me a couple of weeks in the spring to get her all cleared out, but we'll plow her down and flatten it out, and it's going to be one heck of a spot. The building here is our drive shed, tractor on the far side, riding lawnmower in the middle, and horse trailer on the side. Beside it, you can see, I don't know if he used this as a prior chicken coop or what it was, but that small little building there will get dragged out. We're going to put fencing in around here, build a lean-to off the side of the drive shed, and this is where we will keep our goats. Goats are going to be fantastic to help us clear the land. If you come around the back of the old barn here, you can see the lovely addition the old owner put on here. He used to use this for milling his wood. And I have regenerated it and turned it into my personal little man cave shop. So you can see we've got the wood stack there, had the electrician in, put a new fuse panel in, all new lighting, and we got the wood stove in the corner here. And water collection off the roof. Got the beer fridge and all the lovely tools and everything to go. And it's been fantastic. I can't tell you how much I love being able to, work on stuff in the warmth here with the fireplace going. Built this out of some old 2x4s I found on the property, and it's great for just stacking and storing the wood, so it's easily accessible and organized. Coming into the greenhouse here, this was a score left on the property, is the Sunmar 400 barrel composter. We started that about a month ago. Not yet producing soil, but it's also been super cold and tough to keep the greenhouse warm in the winter. So I'm sure it'll start producing some lovely soil this spring. But this is the greenhouse as is now. As you can see, the roof had some water. A friend and I put some poly up over the roof. I was trying to grow out here this year, but it's just too cold. Got to redo the eaves trough. You can see water's coming in, but this will be fantastic come spring. We'll get everything started in here nice and early, move it all out onto the concrete patio in behind, and then we'll tear the roof off this, and I will post a video of the construction when we start. Back view of the shop and greenhouse. As you can see, put a really large concrete patio out the back, and one of the big projects that I'm really looking forward to is turning this into a big outdoor, man, let's call it what it is. It's going to be the party pad. Big fire pit here at the end, benches, outdoor kitchen, all kinds of fun stuff. And once again, as I get going on the farm this spring, I will post videos of everything I do. So here's the back view of the property. Over here, as I showed it earlier, where we're planning on putting in the paddocks and the outdoor riding ring. Just showing in the camera now, you might not be able to see it. There's a whole nother raised garden bed with the electric fencing around it. Will I use this one first year? Probably not. I'll get in there, I'll till it up. I'll probably lay some tarps down over it and let her kind of just, die off, get the weeds out of there. And all down the back, you can see he left us just tons of piles of fun stuff for me to burn this spring. Property is about 41 acres. The tree line you can see on the back there, that's about halfway back. It gets fairly swampy as you go. And it kind of just rolls around. The far tree line is all us. We're quite happy. Look at all these skids he left me. This was a super added bonus to the property. They should have listed it in the listing. It wasn't even described. We had no idea it even existed. But the prior owner had gone through, and all these trees here are black walnut. Now, some of them are small, some of them are large. They're about between 5 and 15 years old. But in about 20 years from now, this will be my wife and I's retirement. These trees are worth, I don't know, I've read different websites, but some say 10 to 20,000 a tree. So as you can see, there's lots of fallen branches there. I've gone through slowly trimming them down, make sure they grow nice and tall and straight. But we'll keep working on them, and I'll do a video sooner than later, because I got to get out there again of me trimming down the trees and showing you how I do it. Well, thanks again for checking out the Hagon Jones Homestead introductory tour. I will, every job I do, I'll set the camera up and take some video and kind of just show you as we go. And again, please comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I have no clue what I'm doing out here. We're just, looking for a change of pace, and that's why we're here. All right, guys, thanks again for checking in, and we'll talk soon.